Okay, I'm live and there are still some connection issues. Fantastic. Good evening, everybody, and uh, welcome to what else called tonight's Nimby Rail stream. At the moment, I'm just running my money printer to make some more money. After adding lots of the places of interest in Warsaw, the services are starting to get quite busy now. And obviously, the main corridor towards Lodz has also become very busy, with our BR-462s being almost full and standing in the peak. I mean, as you can see, this one's got 600 passengers. Look at that. We're nearly full as we reach Grodzisk. So, yeah, we need to fix this issue, and there is a real-life intercity service that does run from Warsaw to Lodz. Yeah, the hedgehogs are here, annoyingly. Oh, no. Oh, well. We'll just fight through them. Anyway, I'm going to give you 5 minutes to make the vote. So, hello, Bogdan, and hello, Neverbat. So, let me just open up my stopwatch. And you get 5 minutes from now, and I'll put some tunes on. Right, so yeah, here are your options as said on the votes. We've got the BR-147 and IC2s. They've got surprisingly outspeed. Oh, I was gonna say outspread would be a really weird way to Alright, so I was just going to quickly build like a BR-101 consist, because I was thinking it would be like 9 or 10 cars. I think 9 cars would be... Because 11 would be I'd have to extend a few platforms for 11 to work. So let me just quickly say so. 1, 2, 3, 3... what was the other one? 3... 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so 536. Yes, Bogdan, I am aware that they use a control car. Thank you. I've seen these several times when I go to Germany. Hello there, Jonator. Welcome to the extremely accurately pronounced Polen stream. Oh, darn it, there's one train I forgot to include in the vote. Oh, darn it. The Ice L. Because it's surprisingly got really good at capacity. Just, the only downside being, Talgo. But the capacity on it is excellent. Oh. Darn it. It does look like the correct decision is being, highest voted, at least so far. Ice take that. And hello there, Mr. Blight. Welcome along. You haven't been to the stream for a while. This is also the same day I discovered that some Invera 400 RP 9 TLs. Oh yeah, of course. There were 3 of them that were run by Go Ahead in London. Musical is a stretch. They are nice sounding, but I wouldn't call it like musical, especially when you remember that the Taurus exists. Oh, and I forgot to say, on the sort of Warsaw commuter railway, this line, the first line that we added, I gave in and swapped the trains out to tram trains, because the capacity on these ones is actually good instead of the talent. So goodbye, talents. You outlived your usefulness. These are cheaper to run, and they have got high capacity, and they're actually faster in terms of acceleration, so stuff that. Plus, this is slightly more accurate in terms of train type. So, compared to what is run IRL, so yeah, stuff it. So, this line has not had any overcrowding since. No, it wouldn't be with the Taurus. I'm trying to think. In Germany, I don't know any intercity services that aren't Flixtrain. that used a Taurus. I think there's like a regional express service that uses a Taurus. So maybe when we added like another regional express service that's local hauled, we could chuck in a Taurus on that. Because I know there's one in Berlin that uses Tauruses. But in terms of like intercity, DB's intercity train services, they don't use Tauruses on that. That I'm aware of. Alright. Voting ends in 1 minute, lads. So get moving. In the meantime, where else can we... Oh yeah, so after we sort out that service, I'm thinking of adding another train line. But I just, I had an idea to either build... I think this... we'll try and do a small line first, because I found out this line here, after Kluski, turns into... There's this branch here which serves this area here, which I forgot the name of, which is like a forest-like area. And I thought that would be kind of cool to have a train running on that. And best of all, because this line is unelectrified here, this branch, that means we'll get to have another viewer vote, because I don't know what train type to use. I haven't, but we'll do that when we get to that. Mission ends in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, and the winner is, thank goodness, the BR101s. Yay! Hello there, Kurumi. Welcome back to the stream. Alright then, so that's what we're going to use. And hello there, Crazy Shark. You just missed out the voting, although I don't think it would have been... Actually, you probably could have swayed the vote if you picked something else. So yeah, for our intercity train service, we're going to be using the BR101s. Oh yeah, I've heard of Team Colors too, the Roblox TF2. So, okay, fair enough. You tried. I commend your effort for trying. So hang on. Let me see if we can squeeze 2 extra coaches in. So 1 more compartment coach and 1 more first class. 309 meters, because it'll definitely fit at like there's a few stations I might need to quickly extend. I think Zardro, yeah, 300, so I'll need to extend that a little bit. Let me just quickly do that. We'll just quickly extend Zardro. There we go. No, I don't think the BR610... Again, I already have 3 candidates, or, well, 4, I think, to choose from, and none of them are the BR610. So, no. It's been a while since I've been on a 153. Again, I tend to avoid them, so I guess that's probably a thing. Yeah, so Kaluski will fit the train, and Widzu will fit it. Okay, great. Have you got some kind of cafe card given? Yep, I've got a cafe card, don't worry. We've got 1, 2, 3, and then we've got the cafe car here. So we've got the bistro. Board bistro. Not the board restaurant, because that has absolutely no capacity. So we reduce it by 18. Why not? Stuff it. Those 18 people aren't going to make a massive difference. But there we go. 6. And then 64, 18, 18. Yeah, great. Right then, so since I've already got the train, let me just 101, 001. I wonder. Oh, we don't have any other liveries for the BR101. Oh well. Right, so let's make our scheduling for this. Does the bistro serve rare steak? Try to get in the. You know what? What is on the menu on the on Deutsche Bahn's intercity trains. Let's just double check. So DB intercity restaurant. Let's see what's on the menu. Find the best price. Wait a minute. Is this going to take me to the ticket? It's just going to try and... No, I don't want to buy a ticket. I just want to see... I just want to find the menu, darn it. I can't find the menu. That would be a great idea, Never Bat. That's a great idea if you could have... Yeah, that'd be a great way, especially on intercity services. Good fit. I like that idea. Wow, I didn't think of that. Hello there, Karas. I'm just quickly trying to find the menu for Deutsche Bahn's intercity, like restaurant menu. Where is it? Please don't be like completely. Don't give me a 4. I think I found one, but just don't give me a 404 error. So where is it? Menu. It's gonna. I bet it will give me a 401. All right. The page is in German, so we'll have to be creative. I can't read. I can't read German. No kidding. An Angus steakhouse refused to serve me rare steak. Give me. Give me medium rare. Oh, boo-hoo. I think I've only been to... I guess a Toby Carvery is like the... I guess you could call a steakhouse. That's the... I've only been to like one of those once. It was delicious. I loved it. I had it for Christmas dinner. Lunch. Christmas lunch. If you want. I think we got the PDF of it at least. It's in German, so I'll have to work out. They do serve a butter croissant, egg drop sandwich, porridge. I don't know what that is. I can't read it. Brockchen. Don't know what that is. Do they serve... They must serve schnitzel. Please. No, that's not schnitzel. Oh, how can you not serve schnitzel on a German train? Sprechen Sie Deutsch. I hate carvery. Dry meat and grey vegetables drowned in Aunt Bessie's gravy. I don't even like gravy. And I only had like a handful of vegetables with my carvery. Just though. There was, I think I had a, I don't know. I've never been to a Green Kin. Mind you, Bogdan, the IC2s don't have a restaurant. In fact, I don't even know what kind of catering they offer on that train anyway. So, wonder if the man at seat 61 can inform us on that. Doesn't say. I'm looking on the ICE page. I'll check later. He's, you know, is great. Is a great website, by the way. Okay, more hedgehog. For goodness' sake, why am I dropping so many frames? I hate these crap. I love schnitzels. They're delicious. Anyway, let's make our schedule. So, IC. What was the name of the number I went? I went with IC05. Oh yeah, they removed. I'm gonna call it IC01. Stuff it. I'll probably renumber it later, but who knows? Yeah, I'm really. Why did they get rid of the bistro / buffet on that route? Because it's not like a short route. stupid. By the way, this service is going to run once every 2 hours. So it's going to be 2 hourly. So let's buy our train. So it's going to cost us a lot, but it's going to bring in the dough. Yeah, because DB. Most of their intercity services are once every 2 hours anyway, so... And that's if you're lucky. Some of them are like a few trains a day. So, slow acceleration. Longer time. Long turnaround time, so 40. And, where's the other one? Lodz Fabrinsnia. Oh, sweet! Mark 1 coaches. Hopefully they got better seating than the new, ones that have been, like, planned. No, those new Polish coaches we were talking about. Oh, so it looks like... Oh, look at that, people! We now have an option for a second train! So we can... Oh, so we'll need 2 trains! Ooh! Maybe we should do another vote so that people can choose what the second train running should be. If it should be a BR-101 as well. Alright. Let's start Polen. Same second train? Yay or nay? Start poll voting, lads. Right, let me just time this quickly. So 6, 10, 14, 18, 22. Okay. What I'm looking for. Boring! I think I might have had Toad in the Hole when I was younger. Maybe? Well, you know, I'll commend your efforts, Spicy Pepper, for making the as many Mark 1s, because whilst I'm not going to use it that much, I think lots of other people will find use of it, especially if you're doing like an older save. Who knows, we might chuck in some Mark 1s running in Australia, the Melbourne save idea we were talking about. Having 2 of the same train is boring. Yeah. Yeah, you're bringing your McMuffin. Actually, I don't know. Have they got rid of the little restaurant thing they had on the Mark 1s? Someone else local will probably know. Right, so let me just test the service. So let's start threading the train. Platform 4. Wait a minute. I picked the wrong platform, cat. It's supposed to use platform, Wait. Yeah, I picked the wrong... Oh, darn it, I picked all... Oh. It's I got confused. Alright, let me just quickly fix this. So. No biggie. At least I don't have to pay anything. It's just... I are totally smart. Silly me, yeah. I know, it happens. I wasn't paying attention. Right, so, in the platform 19 direction. Right, and adjust this again. We can build trains, we just can't run them. Yeah, it is it's really, really fascinating. I can't wait to do the railway review to a German trains, because obviously there's just so much antics with the operation of their trains. Alright, there we go. Fixed. Right, where was I? Yeah, threading the train, so... So it arrives 1807. That's not too bad. And in the opposite direction. So it just gets a jump on this service. That's, again, not too bad. Maybe if I add just 2 extra minutes on that. Let's see what happens. No, I don't like that. Okay, on the other side? Good. Oh, I've got a message. Okay, so yeah, that timing works, and that timing works. Okay, good. Okay, it looks like we got the results. We're going to use the same train type. Sorry, Neverbat. So we're going to use another one. But I do like the idea what Bogdan suggests. One of them has a restaurant and the other one has a bistro. Okay, so we threaded it through Gdanska just fine. So what about on the main route here? So let's take a look at... if I take a look at Jakarta... Jaktoro, not Jakarta. 49, that's okay. 18. Yep, that's fine. Now let's take a look at here. So platform 1, where's platform 1? So 36, 48, 15, 30. Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, I might do that. Or better yet, I might rake it, like, reduce it by 1 coach. Like, 2 coaches, possibly. Like, yeah, I probably would do something like that. Or, we could even be more MLG. I know what to do. I have just thought of a clever MLG idea. You'll love this. Based off a formation I have seen myself. Which I might actually have to quickly get the footage of, just to remind myself. Bear with me. But I got the idea. Well, I'm just looking through here, though. I think I've perfectly timetabled this train. Like, there's no, like, conflicts. I can see, at least. This is flawless. Come on, I don't think that was going to work. This is flawless. Like, there's no... Like, it doesn't get caught up, it's... Like, this is perfect. I was not expecting that, okay. Sweet. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Well, I'll just need to quickly make the train sort off in the depot, and then we're good. Yeah, I'm really proud about that. Yeah, wow, look at that. I am amazing. I know it's so it's great when it works the first try, and you don't have to spend 9 years trying to work out how I can optimize the service. But oh, look at that. Because frankly, we could have been here for like an hour or 2 trying to thread that train service on this section. It's a pain in the arse to do this in Nimby. Alright, so... Great. Yes, let me just quickly open up my footage so I can see the formation again, because I've got a fantastic idea. Because, you know, we can, you know, let's vary the train up, but I first need to remember how we can vary it up. So... Oh, I've got some good news as well! Viewers, you'll like, as I'm finding this clip, the number of Class 155 clips I have on my archives has now been expanded by 1. There we go. I didn't even plan, but yeah, there you go. Right, so let me just take a look at this BR101 I saw quickly. Because I think the reason why what's it called? Never mind. It's because the tube barely served South London. The railways had to do that for them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, that was 11 as well. Okay. Sure. So it's basically the same, but slightly different. Anyway, I'll just... Where are you? So, oh, was that the right ones? Because I saw something else. What's this one? I don't remember that. Eurocity. Sorry, hang on. Oh, that was the wrong one. Whoops. Sorry. So yeah, I once saw I once saw these coaches used with BR101. So does it have the restaurant? No, it doesn't have the restaurant. Bollocks. Where's the restaurant coaches? Urgh, where are you? Wait a minute. What's the difference between the Eurocity? Oh, whatever. Questions for later. So yeah, we got some SBB coaches just for the lols. Why not? Alright, 1, 2, 3. I thought this was fictional. I know it is. I assure you it happened. I just thought this formation would be funny. And we do have a little bit more capacity as well. Just a little bit. Teeny bit more. Oh, they do! They go... Oh, I never knew that. Wow, my mind's been blown. Wow. Whoa. I genuinely didn't know that. I knew that the OBB coaches rent, but not SBB. Wow. I genuinely didn't know that. Alright, let me just do the other one that starts from Lodz. I still need to make a depot for Lodz, but at the moment I'm okay without. We don't need one just right now. We'll survive. So, 5:59. Yeah, but I don't think we'll need any sleeper trains for now. Besides, sleeper trains in Nimby Rails don't really bring in the money. Unless you make it stupidly expensive. Because no one's really travelling at night. Well, I'll put the actual Lodz spelling. Okay, so 5:59. Internet just died. Fingers crossed it's fine now. Alright, well, let's hope so. Still losing lots of frames myself. Any new arts coming along, Mr. Blight? We always enjoy looking at your artwork on stream every now and then, because obviously the molten pictures you did were bloody hilarious, and I love them. I want to give you a massive high five just for drawing my well-endowed fellow. Okay, so timing, so 8 o'clock. Lodz Beers Budhoff. I wish there was more about better flow and stuff, but I am still just happy with just the fact that Nimby Rails exists. Because it's such a very specific... It caters to a specific audience, for sure. Okay, there we go. We got our train now running. So we're gonna. I'm actually gonna skip ahead to the next day because well, let me just at least see what it's like so far. Oh, Splatoon! My sister loved Splatoon when she was before she passed. She loved that game. She was obsessed with Splatoon. I forgot how many hours she put into Splatoon 2, but she was just obsessed with just owning everybody she could in that game. So yeah, that's cool. So yeah, this train goes this way round on a sort of this way going to Gdansk. And just gets to jump off that service. And then goes round to get into Washodnia. Alright. So, let's see how things go when we get to the next day. Because this is hopefully when we should start bringing in the money with this service. Fingers crossed. Also, a good idea would be to save the game before we go any further. Excuse me. No, anyone? So let's wait for the passengers to come in. If you build it, they will come. 1, oh 5. Okay, all right, it's a bit low. Let's see if this helps. Okay, 47.55. Yeah, you could. I guess you could consider it like that. There are other there are. I mean, there are also some like avoidance lines in Paris. I guess you could say as well. I'm fairly certain there's like, isn't there one in Germany? No, in Berlin. I don't know which one I'm thinking of specifically. There we go. People are starting to actually get on board. Fantastic. Oh. I mean, people are using it, just not as many as I was expecting. Maybe people just don't. Surely people want to go quick. Oh, there we go. Now we've got people boarding. That's more like it. Oh, gotcha. Thank you. Thanks for reminding me. I'm fairly certain someone has also made that video as well. There's a good chance somebody has made a video like that already. I saw it being a decently popular trend a while ago. But there we go. We've got people actually using the train now. Since this is a little bit more direct to get to Gdansk. Oh yeah, the York Avoidance line, of course. How could we forget? So it seems to be busier in going in the opposite direction. Ah, I see you're not a Yutong fan, no? Oh. Well, then, like I mentioned last time, I've never been on a Yutong. So, I have no opinions whatsoever. So, let's see how... we're still getting lots of compensation. We are bringing in roughly 2 million a day, which is good. But we're getting quite a bit of refunds and compensation. So what line is causing the refunds? Oh dear, the IC one is not bringing in as much money as I thought it would. Which line is getting the most compensations? Or so okay, so it seems like lots of the stations in Lodz are getting compensation. So Marisin, Galiska, Zabin. Why is so many people at Zabinik and Andrajo? Why are there so many people at those stations? I don't know. Weird. All right. Well, now that we at least have something to count to help get passengers in to and from Lodz. So we'll probably have to let it grow in its own right. But we at least got that service sorted, which I thought was going to be a pain in the arse of sorts. So yeah, let's build that line I was talking about, which will let you have another train type vote. The one I just mentioned earlier, the one that goes to this middle of like forest like settlement thingy. Well, settlement's a strong word. I think it's like a camp. Like, you know, Centre Parks, anyone? No? Alright then. Let's build this line. Starting from Slotwinnie. What's the brow? Sorry. I'm not local. I've never heard of the brow. Alright, so I should clarify that this line we're building here is electrified, but the branch going to the sort of area we were mentioning, won't be electrified. Right, okay, I think I understand that even less now. Those diesel Alstom rail cars that look like butter. I was considering that. It's funny that Germany essentially has two versions of the... No, three active versions of the Class 153 in service. I know there's also that rail bus, but realistically that's not in use. It's like saying, you know, that rail bus is essentially the Class 121. I've still yet to go on the Stadler RS1, so I'll need to consider that. Oh, look at that! We got a station in the middle of scenic nowhere. Fantastic. My favourites. Let me see. Let me just get the name of this station quickly. So, Galuski. What's the name of this line? I'm trying to find it. Can't find it. Oh, line 25. Okay, I got it now. Okay, fair enough then. I saw a BYD in Vero past me. I really hope Andy isn't trying to create the banana lift. You have no faith in anything that isn't internal combustion, do you? Oh, you poor thing. Wait, is this the right station? Bedden? Just now. Now, yeah, where's Mildrewell? Is that Mildrewell? I'll need to use the map again. Goodness me. I didn't know that TfL brought in any of those BYD ones to replace the Boris ones. Also, I don't really like any modern cars, if I must be honest, because a lot of them have the same issues where they're just the same. So many of them are just the same. apparently, is there a station here? I thought it doesn't look like there's a station here. Well, okay, fair enough. There is no station then. So Wick, no, is the actual next one. I'm confused. Is there a station here or not? I hope you've not seen BYD's hot potato solution to battery fires. It's no, I have not. Oh, you got your shirt. You got your skirt stuck in the brake of the rear wheel of my bike. Oh, what a shame. Sorry to hear that. So what the heck is this station then? I guess this is Wickno then. Let me increase the line speed to 120 from here. Hello there! Hello there, Andrew. I've got a report to give to you now. I'm actually glad you came because I now have a report. Let me just connect the station here up quickly, and then I can just go into my folders quickly, just to quickly remind myself. Quickly save the game. Right, so I've got a report. I managed to dig up the hard drive, and whilst I did find some good things in it, I sadly was not able to find the Great Eastern. I do apologise. On the flip side, I'll tell you what I will tell you what I have found. I have found some making tracks things, including the Class 33, 66, 150 expansion packs, the 156, all of the zeros, the Dale Stewart collection. I've also managed to find the Class 37-9 sound pack from the Arsenal Powerhouse. I've found an old route called from 3DTS, called the Cambrian 2 route, including its updates. So up to, like, I think version 1.1 as well. I've got the London and the South East route, including the updates. So version 1.3 in its service pack, 1.3.1, including the additional 33s and 71s with it. And I also have some extra making track stock packs as well. No, those are the same ones that overlap. What else did I get? I've also found the old, where is it? What did I find here? The Class 37 Pro sound pack from the Armstrong Powerhouse. And I also have, what else did I get here? Some old rail simulator developer documents and some other old, and another old Railworks route as well, including one of Koplopermal's old routes. Well, most of that is already on the internet. Well, I'm sorry. I tried, and look, like I mentioned, I made no promises, and I'm still going to post some of these onto the archive anyway. So yeah, I did my best. I did what I could. So I do apologise. Again, I did tell you don't get your hopes up, because I made no promises that I had any of that. And I at least looked, and there was nothing else on that. The only other place I could consider looking would be on my laptop. My second lap. Well, well, I guess the laptop I mainly used that during 2013, 2014. It might be there, but again, it also might be in the middle of the sky. I know there's a torrent. There was a torrent of that of the Great Eastern too. Because that's how I obviously got, obviously how I got mine. So it might, maybe the torrent is still there. Maybe you just nudge someone to seed it again. Just nudge like Mr. Living in Estonia. You might be able to get it done. Don't take photos because someone has already taken photos of what? Sorry, I'm confused. Yeah, sorry about that. But again, I at least looked, and I'll do my best to post the other ones on the archive in my time. Oh, okay. I know, but what's it called? The thing here is that there is hindsight is 2020, Andrew. There are so many things I wanted to try and search when I was younger, doing playing MSTS when I was younger, but there wasn't too much I could do about it when I couldn't find it. Yeah, I don't know what I don't really have anything to say to that, Koras. Oh, that's a weird train station layout. Huh? Yeah, that's a weird track layout. Okay, I guess we can do something similar to that, I guess. Weird. Alright, let me just delete this. Oh, got a message. What's... little GW villagers enlightened me that the 1934 from Skipton to Bradford Forester Square is a 6-car train which apparently is formed of a Class 333 and a 150. Doubt. If the CD exists and someone is selling it, I wouldn't call it lost media. That is, that is certainly not lost media, Bogdan. That means you just have to buy it, and then you can preserve it for everybody else to do. For everybody else to get. Yeah, that's just trying to pirate at that point. Well, I mean, at least if it's something that's not being sold anymore, if you try and... that's what my... like, that's sort of the, So this one I'm actually going to have a sort of Polish track layout. Sort of-ish. I think it's more of a... I think for here, I feel like the case is just that they got the wrong data. Rather than it actually being a 150 and thingy. Well, I would say... I wouldn't call it a rescue. It's a normal, like, 2 S55 service. I never used Fit Girl, so... 180. Right, so delete. So what's this station's name? Let's find it out. So Wickno. Oh, I got this one. Got it right. Okay, good. Zaosi, and this one is called Skurinsky. Skurinsky. Gotcha. If it were a 333, I wouldn't complain too much. They are so uncommon in the country that them being below average interior-wise is sort of fine. I'm planning to go on more 333s in the not too distant future to obviously get more footage of them. So look forward to that maybe. I don't really have much advice to give for a 180 ride, I'm afraid. Just, you know, make sure it's actually a 180, otherwise you've wasted your money. I really hope that British Locomotive Studios eventually gives up and finally redistributes the bloody route. What route? Well, what route are you on about, just so I know for context purposes? Yeah, well, having a backup plan in general is always good. Yep. Well, unless the driver faints, you won't be using that advice. Oh, he's got the Great Eastern too. Oh, I didn't know that. Maybe I should probably speak to him about it. And just say, post it up on the Internet Archive, lol. Yeah, making Drax is defunct. So, I feel like the second you go defunct and without another method of selling something, it should just go into the, well, for lack of a better way of production, the hands of the people. Wait, no, words, talk about it. Well, yeah, it's one thing if the torrent still exists, which is what I predicted. It's another thing if people are actually seeding it. That's... Okay, let me give you an example. Think of it like languages. Just because, let's say the language of... hang on a second. There is, there was a language. Sorry, I just need to find my example of what I'm trying to talk with here. So, there's a language, called Vietnamese Pidgin French. Okay? It's one thing that the language itself exists. We have proof of it. We've got all it in writing. Okay? But nobody speaks it anymore, and and because of that, the language is extinct. It's been extinct since 1980. That's basically the equivalent sort of comparison I can give. But just because the language may exist, but it's another thing if anybody actually speaks the language. So in this case, the torrent exists, but no one's seeding it. So, well, if somebody is seeding it, then that changes things completely. Yes, Karas, Vietnam, a country that exists. Yes, surely you must know what Vietnam is, no? It's a country. Well, I'll accept people not knowing everything, but there's a... come on. I still don't think the Chilton 68s look good in any way. They like the new ones. What's Vietnam got anything to do with cobalt? It's Poland is the one you're talking about. I like the Bloody Mary. Plus, I just don't think the Mark III's, the Mark V's are a good fit on that service because lack of generator in the driving trailer means that the 68 engines are just going to get completely throttled. It's a shame too, because the original, like the Chiltern mainline livery that was introduced when they, when they were redoing, making the service viable ages ago, almost 10 years ago, I can get away with. That was a fantastic livery. It's like if you did the upgrade meme and it just said no upgrade needed. It was perfect, a great livery, but obviously somebody said no, we could do better. What the result was something not better. So, platform 1, 2, 3, 4. Has West Midlands Rail made any talks about 172s in their future yet? But why are they reordering more 197s? No, 196s? Ugh. Well, welcome to the club of one. Spicy pepper sauce. The only person I know who likes the Chiltern livery. The new one, at least applied to the 68s. That's also another reason as to why. But I guess they just really want to make themselves look better than they are. GW, huh? GW Villager said he didn't like it. He was speaking to me about it earlier. He said he looked rubbish or something like that. I'll ask him about it later. Alright, let me just remove the things here. Once again, you are in a club of one. Enjoy your time. Enjoy whilst... I don't think it's the worst livery applied to a train, though. At least, or even UK livery. I still think the worst livery by level of technicality is Grand Central applied to the Voyagers. Because at least, to give Chiltern credit, at least they finished the livery. At least they did that. Which they didn't, which Grand Central didn't. They went, we gotta do more. Oh, dude, we gotta do more of the livery, man. How long do you think until we run out of train classification numbers? I seriously doubt that'll ever happen. Like, reasonably happen, because I don't think you realise just how many numbers we got to choose from. When you sit down and think about it, we have I think I think it's a question that's so silly that it's not worth discussing when you sit down and really think about it. Grand Central weren't ever going to keep the Voyagers long term. Again, you say this, but it's been a few years already, has it not? Surely, if you're going to bring in a new train, you wanted to at least have something. Even if we run out of rolling stock numbers, they can just use another system. They can just use a new system. But again, I feel like you were talking about you're trying to solve a problem that will not be encountered for another 100 or so years, if that. Because how many new train types are being introduced every? Oh yeah, point still stands. Yeah, but IETs are on the way for GC. And why would you just not? Why bother not painting the whole train? Whoa, here's the thing. The question that I asked is, why would you only paint the 2 outer coaches? Why not just have branding, like just basic branding? That would be significantly cheaper than painting 2 coaches of a 5-car train. That's my reasoning. That's why I think it's the worst livery applied to a train currently. There's a special degree of laziness needed for that. Whether you're getting new trains or not. Oh, it has? Did they finally get some more paint? Okay, is it cheaper to repaint 2 of the 5 coaches or to just add Grand Central stickers on each coach? Keep in mind, vinyl stickers for all the coaches just have the logo on it. No! No, I wasn't talking about Chun. did you not know what I was talking? All this time I was talking about the Voyagers that have Grand Central that have only the 2 out. Photo time. Oh, you mean the Easy livery? Yeah, that livery sucks ass as well, but you know, Izzy made the mistake of thinking that people wanted to go from Paris to thingy. Paris to Brussels really slowly. Which was not the case at all. People... sorry, let me just get my photos up for it. Of the... where are you? Well, with Chilton having 221s, that would offer faster acceleration. They'd have really good speed on that. That's for sure. Right, here's my photos. Grand Central. Forgive me for some of the photos, the lighting in them is a bit crap, so forgive me as I just load it up. Come on. Come on. There we go. Okay, here we are. So here's the thing. This part of the livery is perfectly fine. I like that. Although when you look at the roof and you realise they didn't paint the roof, you just go, oh, for goodness. Then you just go, fine, whatever. Okay? But the rest of the train is just not painted. It's just, oh, dude. Oh, there's more coaches? Oh, man. Dude, we gotta, paint the train. Well, that's the problem I'm trying to say. Why not just debrand the train and just have basic vinyl? Sorry, those are my best photos I have of the inner coaches, but it is just the same of the cross country, the ex Avanti or cross country. Yeah. So really, really stupid. Well, sorry. So the traces of the torrent exist, but the metadata is gone. No, bollocks. Oh, well. We'll just have to convince British Locomotive Studios. If he's got the Great Eastern 2, then I'll probably... Maybe I could get into contact to speak with him about releasing it. But again, well, you need to do that as well. If you haven't done so already, then I recommend you do it as well. Speak to it. But make a case. Don't just beg and just go, please, 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 please. Explain. Explain it in a serious sense. Like, imagine, you're doing an exam at school. You can't just say, why was Sherlock Holmes right? Because he is. Why was Sherlock Holmes right? Explain your reasoning. And then they give you, like, that massive text box with, like, all those lines in. And, like, 10 marks. If you're... 10 marks, yeah. Why would you send the 165s to Northern? They can't connect with anything. The 165s can't connect with the, can't connect with the Sprinters or the Turbo Stars. Actually, I think they can connect with the Clubmans, but the point still stands is, why would you... That's a stupid idea. Oh, you poor, poor thing. Oh yes, that's what Great Western Railway needs. Crappier, or not 180 kPa, crappier turbos that are slow, that whilst have slightly better acceleration, can't reach 90 miles an hour. Brilliant idea. Flawless. Well, you know what they say, Andrew. Do not say. The best idea in your head is infinitely worse than the worst idea written on paper. Yeah, do you remember when Go-Op said that they were going to remember when they so yeah, we're gonna use the 185s and yeah, of course you are. And I'm gonna win the lottery tomorrow. Oh, whoops. This speed, the line speed, I think for this one needs to be shorter. Slower. Seven six. You know what would be really funny though? if Lumo got bought out by Flixtrain, by the Flixbus Flixtrain company, or should I say, First Group sells Lumo to Flixtrain, that would be very interesting. But then again, it would also mean that the trains would be repainted into green, an uncreative colour. But I would be interested to see what they would do. They'd say, okay, those 803s, stuff the 5-car trains, because they'd actually use them as probably 9 or 10 cars. Like, they'd have a fleet of 10-car units. Because, you know, yeah, while we could complain about Flix train about lots of things, they, at least, capacity is not the issue I have with them. There are plenty of other things I could whine about. They will run Mark 1s and 4. Okay, they're not that bad. They would actually, what they would probably do, actually, if I was to think about it and be serious, they'd probably do Mark 3s and 90s, or Mark 4s and 90s. That would be that'd be a sick idea. I'd love that. Because they use Vectrons and Tauruses on their loco-hauled Flixtrain services. And they just freshened up the old coaches. Ultraviolet. Oh, that would be painful. In many ways. So what's this station called again? Tomaswał Mazowiecki. Gotcha. The Talbot coaches they used are the equivalent of... Really? Really? Would you... Well, when were they built? If it was... I seriously doubt that, because the Mark IIs were quite much older... Well, when were the Mark IIs built? So I thought... But I thought the coaches that Flixtrain normally use currently would be the equivalent of, like, the... what's it called? The Mark IIIs. Yeah, 442s suck. Get rid of them. People can have 450s instead on the Portsmouth service. Cat face. $444, yes. $450, no. That's a good question. I don't think so. Because obviously, I think most of them have been scrapped now. Well, if you say so, Spicy Pepper, you're the expert. No, they are not just longer 450s, Karas, if you've watched my video. They're actually, they're different. They got a completely different interior and are much nicer to ride on. Wait, oh, darn it. Yeah, the motor fans pretty much sound like hair dryers. At least if you ask me. So, platform 3. Oh, darn it. Let me fix this quickly. I like both unit sounds, so I have no like. Well, forgive me. It was ages since I last rode on the 442, so I have to just shrug. Okay, so here we are at Tomansau, and this way is the branch to. Oh, I wouldn't say they'd throw them away. I think they would extend them. Because they realise, oh yeah, we can't actually run these services without... What idiot bought those 5 cards? Really? Utterly stupid decision. So we're going to have this at 40 kph on this corner here, and then it's going to increase to a whopping 50 to 60. No, I don't, Blight. That's a really... No, I don't, I'm afraid. Sorry. I don't even think I've ever heard... Well, I might have heard one once, but I don't have, like, an audio recording on me, if I did ever record one. Ah, as you can see, they're making this double-tracked. And of course, we're going to have it single-tracked up to the next station. But we're not building this section here anyway, right now. So 90, I'm going to make it, yeah, 80 kph. Is this electrified as well? No, it's not. Okay, so electrification is not on this bit either. Oh, it's fascinating. Yeah, sorry. You'll have to just dig around the internet like the rest of us. No, not 89 kPa. Really weird speed. This isn't America. I said this isn't America. Thank you. And this line is 120 kph. And is electrified as it goes somewhere else. I think the 350s were specified just fine, except the 350-4. No, dash 2, sorry. Oh, look, there's a cracky in Salford Keys. I think he's lost. He should be... Oh, are you still living there? I thought you took my advice and you're going to move somewhere actually nearby your campus. And when I say nearby, I mean in the same county. Again, your landlord must be doing his shopping in Waitrose and Armani. Okay, so slow down to 100. That too, yes, that too. You still don't want to ride on the MR because of that. Anyone who went to Havant and South Downs College ran the risk of having to get between Havant and the campus. Why is the campus in Alton? Why? That's such a really random place. South is Alton in the South Downs, or is it just on the? Where's the South Downs? Let me just take a look at the actual region. Okay, it does go into Hampshire, so it does technically go. Well, obviously, it goes through Angmering. Okay, fair enough. I'm just saying. Oh! Oh, would you look at that? The Invisible Man fled. He fled to South Down. Oh, fascinating. So, I was not aware of that. Fascinating. Anyway, let's just connect up this bit here. Witchhampton. Oh, Witchhampton? No, it just says in the Wikipedia article, the author H.G. Wells published a book called The Invisible Man, and in it it says he fled to South Down. So, shrug. You can get some good views of the South Downs on the South Down Way, at least. I mean, supposedly Portsmouth Uni owned a site up in Birmingham, so that's... well, you know, maybe if Kurumi was, was studying there, then that would be perfect. Alright. Okay, well, whilst I'm just connecting up this section here, since I'm almost built this line, I'm going to let you go. We're going to do the vote for the next, what train should run on this route. So, because obviously it's going to be like a very short service. It's going to be like a short Regio-Bahn service. And I think I've got 3 or 4 candidates, so let me just remind myself quickly. So... Okay, yeah, we've got 4 candidates, so I'm gonna get photos of them all, and that'll help make the decision, so you can at least see the train type. So, if I open up a new window here, so. Oh, photo. Oh yeah, of course it has a union. Every university has a union. Yeah, that's nothing new. Find me a university that if you found me a university that didn't have a union, that would be very shocking. My mind just went Hampton, Southampton, Northampton, Little Southampton, Little Northampton, Little whatever Hampton. Hampton. Literally every place I looked at, the agent was also insert Cheltenham posh name here. He is also interested, and they were very close to sealing the deal. Did you read what society it is, Daniel? No, I didn't. Let me check again. University of Portsmouth Student Union. Oh. King Society. Excuse me? It was a group. I thought you were just showing me that I had a union, and I was going to go, oh, okay, yeah, everyone's got a union. Oh, what the hell? What the actual hell? Excuse me? Welcome, welcome everyone to the new University of Portsmouth Kink Society. Firstly, we want to clarify that we are not a fetish society. The term fetish has a lot of stigma around it, and whilst fetish is often perceived as a sexual nature, kink can be sexual or non-sexual. It is an umbrella term. We want to emphasize that this is as a society, hence our logo being an umbrella. We believe in inclusivity and equality of all. We do not tolerate kink shaming, and we respect people's privacy, which includes not exposing anyone else's kinks. We... Well, see you later, Andrew, and good luck with messaging BL British Locomotive Studios for that. So, yeah, that's fine. You take care of yourself, and thanks for coming along. So, we practice safe, sane, and consensual BDSM. We look forward to the year ahead. We're planning socials and workshops and talks. If you have any... they've got a Discord. Please note, you need to become a member and be a current University of... Events. Do we have any events? No live events. No products. Any files? Oh, God, Bennett. Yeah, I'm gonna confirm that I'm not currently a member in it. I think it would be a weird place, that's for sure. That'd be a weird sort of thing to be a part of. Even ironically. Alright, let me just sort out more of the track here. Tell me you're a fetish club without telling me you're a fetish club. Ah, good old days of having to censor the word fetish. Ah, welcome to adults. Welcome to adulthood, where adults can't be adults. So, 40. I know you probably did it because of YouTube censorship, but my point still stands. It's so stupid. Okay, so now we've at least added the track here. I'll obviously sort out the signaling and whatnot in a second. Let me just open up my candidates quickly for our rolling stock. So, where are my other trains? Because we've got 4 to choose. So, where is the other one? Ah, there you are. I have a feeling I know what train is going to win, but at the very least, I want to give people the option. Rather than, like, give false hope or anything. Where's the other one? Oh, they had that! I didn't know they had that, darn it. I don't want to use that, though. Nah. So I almost had 5 to choose from, but because there's only a handful of people here, we're only going to go with 4. If I can get the rest. Where is it? Where's the other ones? There's 2 more. So I'm just looking quickly. I want to just make sure I get it before we jump in to the votes. Oh, someone's done a reskin of one in Bugwet livery. That's a funny one. That's funny. If swearing is immature, then why do lit outs only swear? I'm fairly certain you have not played Call of Duty. Oh, somebody has not played Call of Duty, that's for sure. If you think only adults swear. Okay, yeah, okay, we can use that one. Alright! Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for your votes. So, let me just make the poll now. So, train for Diesel branch. So, let me just... what? Oh, that's a crap photo. Oh, darn it. Hang on. I need it. Let me just quickly get a better photo, then we can do the actual vote properly. Please give me a good photo. Okay, that's a good photo. Great, okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the vote properly, so, Okay, so, Exhibit A. So, here are your options to choose from as I switch the screen. So, option 1 we've got here is the Stadler RS1. These are very cheap in-game, and they also have exceptional capacity. 100 in each one, which I just think is mean. But, you know, that's great. The capacity of them is fantastic. So that's Exhibit A. Also, let me put the voting up as well, so it's going to technically spoil the votes, but yeah. Whatever. Anyway, that's Exhibit A. Exhibit B is the... Oh. Exhibit B is the Mirio. The Siemens Mirio Plus B. So this is a battery-powered train. Well, no, it's an electric train, but it also can run on batteries. So it uses both a pantograph and batteries. The capacity on this one isn't that good, but, you know, this train has also been associated with a femboy driving it, so a femboy furry. So make of that what you will. Exhibit C, we have the Coradia Lint 54. They've got... I like these trains. There you go, enough said. And then Exhibit D is the Coradia Boat. It's got a name, but I'm just going to call it the Coradia Boat. So, there you go. That's what we got to choose. Oh, no. No! I knew that was going to get 2 votes already. So, you got about 3 minutes to make your vote. So, let me open up the timer. You got 3 minutes to make your vote. Please, somebody can sway it so that the Miro doesn't win. I say that, it's got 3 votes already. Cack. The moment you said femboy, 2 people voted. So, yeah, here's the options again. RS1. Yeah, RS1, the femboy train, the Lint 54, or the Coradia Boat. I voted for the boat. Thank you, normal person. Thank you. So no one's saying. Well, we got 2 minutes, so let me just. Oh, hang on. Oops, a daisy. There we go. At least we won't have to worry about being able to afford it, because we will be able to afford the train, that's for sure. I'm going to put older track on this section here just for the lols, and it'll be cheaper to build. Announce it on the Discord server. Nah, well, if people know I'm streaming at the moment, if we don't want to rig the votes like that, if we'll see. Just nudge Crazy Shark if Crazy Shark's still awake. You say I'm normal. I'd have voted for the femboy train without the boat. Don't you dare fix the vote. Well, we've got 1 minute. We've got 1 minute remaining. All right, we'll see you later, Neverbat. Thank you very much. Oh yeah, I need to increase the line speed to 60 kph. And I need to put some markers here. So, no way except diesel. Can I add an extra tag? Oh, I can't. Boo! Boat is also a great option. Hello there, Levi. Please vote. Please don't make the Mirio win. Please. We only have 3, 2, 1. No one voted for the Crania Lint. How could you? That was my favourite one. No. Alright, how can I... Oh, I can do battery. Okay, I can... Okay. Alright, so accept diesel or... Well... Well, sadly, the power of Femboy won today. Again.
I'll get you next time, Gadgets. Next time.
Frankly, I should have seen that. That was exactly why I said I knew that was gonna win the vote. The second I said that, people just became thirsty human beings. My other choice would have been the Lin 54. Yeah, but it wasn't. And lo, I now have to have the Femboy train running this service. Oh, bollocks. Could've, should've, would've, didn't. Anyway, oh, thank God I need to join that track up. That will also be a good idea. Okay, so 60 kph, low and slow. Is there any other extra stations on this line? Let me double check. Like closed stations or anything? Oh, there's one at Glinick apparently. Let me just take a look. So yeah, this station is called Sparla. And just to give you an example of what this station looks like, I feel like it's only fair that I show you a picture of the station here, this end station. I think you'll like it. So, yeah, that photo's good for showing what it looks like. Where are we? There you go. That's what the station looks like. It really is in the middle of nowhere. It would be a nice station to go to, though. Are there any other pictures of Garlus? Oh yeah, here's another picture from an alternate angle if it loads up. I'm trying to think of any other comparisons. Because in reality, the station basically has only a weekend service, but stuff that we're going to give it a normal. Oh crap! A normal day service. So yeah, okay. Yeah, I might have a station here. I don't see a reason not to. There's a small because I think let me just double check the I've got the Mirio installed already, haven't I? 563 here we are, yeah. Yeah, it is a station by definition. And we can. Just make the platform a little bit longer. And we'll have a station here as well, because why not? I think one here wouldn't hurt. I don't know if it's such thing as a train park and ride, but that for us will make for a good one. Or do you mean park and ride in that, or you mean another acronym that I'm unaware of? Yeah, park and ride. Well, I mean, technically it does. I mean, it is outside of the area, like the village. And I will add like a POI just for the village itself, since I think it does deserve it. And then up to 60. Which is still significantly faster than the IRL speed, so make of that what you will. So, Clinic. All right. Low and slow. Again, this service is going to be once every 2 hours. I feel like one train would suffice, but there is a chance we might need a second train. But I'll probably have, to appease people, another Murio unit, so... Well, the thing is that I like having the Mirio in Nimby Rail, so I'm not complaining about that. It was just more of a case of the association with that driver. Yeah, I will. I mean, it's just... Well, see, I think we could survive if we got, like... It really just depends on how long it takes to do the journey. Because it's not that far, as you can see here. So I think one train would suffice. In the worst case scenario, I'll have a second train. But I think one should be fine. Especially since the line speeds on this route are faster than IRL. Yes, 60 kph is faster than it is. They really don't... They really have... Like, this line is really slow. Alright. Let me just add the signals and such, and then we'll be ready. Let me just configure this. Also, we do join up the track here as well. Oh, okay, so one thing I might as well say about, obviously my birthday is coming up on October 11th, so just over a week's time. Now, I'm going to be busy on the whole weekend, because I'm going on a little treat. Somebody has treated me out to a nice little trip. So, I will be occupied on the Friday, the Saturday, and the Sunday. Or maybe the Sunday, we'll see. I can't make promises on a Sunday, but, yeah, so I'm gonna be away during my birthday, so I won't be able to do a birthday stream. So I'm thinking instead of what I'm going to do is a pre or post birthday stream instead. So I do apologise, but I feel like that's the best solution I could do instead of nothing at all. I'll also try and have the a railway review up before my birthday as well. Alright. And an additional switch here. Oh, I haven't. I'm not going. Sadly, whilst I do have plans to go to Germany, I don't have plans to go to that area of Germany. Thank goodness. Not yet. Okay. Now that is sorted, I'll probably just add a few extra signals. We can now buy our trains. Just right, fantastic. Okay, save. So we'll just quickly add the line, build all this. No hedgehogs, no! Go away, hedgehog. Oh, I even built those bits there. They're not connected. Aren't I stupid? What? Whenever I can afford a new house, like to live on my own, what I'm going to do is, if no matter what I do regarding the internet, I'm gonna like firmly jam a cable into the computer so I don't have to worry about any crap regarding connections and stuff. Yes, and I mean, sort of generator. I mean, I timetable it and then I work it out from there. Right, what am I looking for? Oh yeah, first I need to add the line. That would be a good idea. RB 12. What's the name? RB 12 Sparla. Okay, so copy this color for RB. Well, I guess nothing is stopping us from using the other ones, but I just don't want to unless absolutely necessary. So tags. This will be DB Regio, Regional Barn, PZB. Technically electric and battery because that's what it is. So let's add the line. Okay. Linux. And Sparta. Yeah, it's just not that far. Alright then. Let's see how we'll be able to handle timetables. The service will be able to do this. Let me just because the good thing about the Mirio is that it does have good acceleration. So we won't have to worry about that too much. Alright, let's see. Let's add the service then. So RB12, yeah. RB12 loose. Okay. 5:30. And then we buy our train. A single Mirio. So they say, look, it's got good acceleration of 1.2 meters per second squared. That's fantastic. Oh! Oh, would you look at that? We could probably run it. Hang on, if I run it, let's. Oh. Well, I have no idea what the hell is going on with these stupid hedgehogs. Again, there's very little going on, connectivity-wise. I'm going to make an extra wait here, so 2 minutes. Both ways. Also, let me make sure the fares are all implemented as well. Sweet, okay. Oh, don't you just love those times? It's completely avoiding all the trains. That's no overlap with any of the trains. Oh, let me just adjust that to 520. Hello, I'm back. Hello, back. How are you doing? Just adding the train, obviously the Mirio 1, so I'm just adding it in. So 0015. Okay, here he is. Again, it's probably not going to get too busy on this line. Here is the battery lad. Oh, there we go. The cute little bat. Yeah, it was not even fair. Just complete demolishment. Utter demolish the vote. It's probably going to get busy at the Thomas. Oh, crap. Oh. Okay. And keep in mind, this is a Saturday. The train is now full to the brim. I was actually going to have another service running on this line toward to Tomaso, going avoiding Kaluski, going to where was I going to have the train go? Yeah, I need it to go towards somewhere else. Oh crap, baskets. Well, we reap what you sow, Daniel. You reap what you sow. I just don't know where the other service can terminate. I need to decide that. Yeah, true. Parry People Mover would have got lots of people voting for that just for trolling. Crap. What do I do now? I guess I add the other train service I was going to add, which was like another S-Bahn service. But I just don't know where to terminate it at. Because Zigers is getting kind of... I guess I would terminate it at Glono. That looks like a central station to terminate it at. Possibly. But I need to build there and I can't be bothered. I'm just trying to investigate where else would be a good place to terminate it. This service. Yeah, it probably would. And it would have fared capacity even worse than that. This though, so there's that to consider. Where else could I have this service terminate? Yeah, I was thinking, actually, yeah, that's probably a good idea. I was thinking if I just terminate it at Lodz Fabrinsnia, will that work? Yeah, I'll do that. Let me just add Lodz S4. Boat. I like your thinking. I do like your thinking. So, LS4. Lodz S4 to Thomas. No, not Tinaz. Thomas. 225. See, I'll just terminate this one at the I'll terminate it at Fabrinsnia, just for now. Oh, boat Jay. It just makes me laugh. The cart is nearing a checkpoint. The bomb has almost reached the final terminus. Okay, so this one company. PZB. Okay. Also, I feel like now would be a good time to probably build a depot for Lodz. Oh no, Poopy Joe, take a DC. Wrong map, but good reference. That's Doomsday. You know what? There is a RS. If you voted for the RS1, that would have been an excellent idea because it handles passenger usage really well because it's got a huge capacity. But no, you couldn't let your femboy urges get the. You let the femboy urges get the better of you. So now we have to have an extra service just to handle the capacity. Alright. The boat can do commute. I voted for the RS1. Oh, your vote didn't. It wasn't enough. It just wasn't enough. I commend your efforts, but it just wasn't good enough. Actually, stop that. It's not gonna start. It's not gonna stop at this lot winnie. Stop slot winnie. And actually stop those other two stations there as well. No, it's an S-Bahn. It has to stop. But it will. I'm not going to make it stop at slot winning. Well, again, I do at least commend you for trying, Neverbat. But people couldn't handle it. Yeah. No furries allowed. Should see Dad's recent messages. No comment. Then I had to swap to the boat for the last ditch effort to stop the femboy train. That didn't work. I think whenever I do a railway review to that train, I'm just going to call it the boat. Because, yeah, now that you mentioned it, Generator, I can't get that nickname out of my head. It is a boat. It's a big boat. Well, funnily enough, I have not been on either of those, or any three of those trains, so I can't actually give my thoughts on which one is better or worse. Apart from appearance. It would. An RS3 would just be like a bunch. Yeah, I like that. So, where's that other service? LS3 is 4:46. So 5:16 will be the first one of the day. Gotcha. So, oops, wrong one, wrong code. So 5:16. So where are my Corradias? Hello, you. I think we can get away with using the 150, the slightly longer versions. Can I? Because the standard versions are a little bit on the short side. Well, they have a little bit more capacity, just a little bit. So 240, 248. Oops. Yeah, so we can, let's see, because I know, no, I don't think I can actually, because I think some platforms are too short. It is, that I do like how funny, how funny they are in terms of size, so you'll get me agreeing with you. Ah, cack, I can't use that one. Alright, we'll have to use the shorter versions then. But, you know, they still have some capacity as opposed to no capacity. So I won't whine too much. So... 6. Also, I'm going to have short turnaround times. Ooh, he loves them. We love short turnaround times. Right, how does this work with our timetable then? So if I just look at Lod's Pabinaki, whatever you call it. So... If I just make this 4 and make that 7 or 8. No, that makes it worse. Stop that, hang on. Yeah, indeed it does. It runs in France. My friend has filmed a few of them for me and he's got the interior shots for me as well. But I still would like to ride on the boat, obviously, but it's just awkward to find. I just don't know where you can easily find it. So, that's... well, actually, I know one-ish area they run in. I think, like Alsace. But again, it's just not an easy train to find, which is a bummer. I wonder if it's possible to have a 2-car plus power pack float as a joke. They do exist. There is a version of that. The Stadler Aku, the Flirt Aku. Technically, that's the one you're thinking of. Which also has battery power. Yeah, they've jumped on the battery bandwagon too. All right, so the train fits into that timetable. I could do an intro shot of the boat at Dover. That would be funny. Wait a second, this is the wrong boat. Well, I already did that joke for the 91. Oh, boo-hoo. At least, slots in the timetable there. And what about the this train? So 59:25. Oh, again, it fits in perfectly. Okay, yeah, I mean, if I go there, I might be able to. I'll probably try and find it, but again, it's just I'll see. I won't be able to do that until next year, though, sadly, because I haven't got the money to go to the Alps. There's nobody where I'll be able to go in December, because then they'll go,
"Ooh, good sir, we can offer you some excellent journeys to the Alps at some amazing prices."
Yeah, that's not happening. I'm not going. I'll probably, if I was to go, I'd probably go like late spring, maybe July. Nah, that's not spring. That's summer. Match cut the boat at Dover with a. Do you mean smash cut or match? I'm not. Oh, sorry, I need to just double check, just in case. Oh, that one. Sorry, I forgot. I completely forgot my. No, I get what you know. Not match cut. That would be difficult. That would be difficult. But I'm not against the idea of it. That would be very difficult. Well, at least I've got the timings perfect. So 23, 16. Yeah, exactly. So that's oh, that's going to be real difficult to do, but I love that idea. It sounds so funny. Okay. So Lod's S4 Tom. Oh, I've not got a drone. I'm not getting a drone. Stuff that. As cool as drone shots would be, I'd just rather not. It just requires really good framing. And, like, this is one thing that would definitely require, like, pre-planning and stuff, and... Ugh. Effort. Oh, I hate effort. Effort bad. Laziness good. Well, have you seen how big the boats are in Dover? They're massive. They're ro-ro ferries, so they're huge. Yeah, I'm not saying it's impossible. I think if I get the right angle, I could have I could easily have like film a ferry coming in, and then if I went to a station like Trier, for example, I mean obviously I know they run in Trier, but I'll just a rough example, and I would film. I could like do a match cut of it slowly blending into arriving from like a long distance. I think it could work. I don't think a drone would be needed. I think it's possible without a drone. You just got to get them. Like, maybe if I just do some, like, research on different kinds of match cuts. That could... I love that idea. That's amazing. Oh, I love your thinking. I would have loved the hovercraft. Hovercrafts are the ultimate rule of cool. Yeah, yeah, or a crossfade. That's exactly what I was thinking, like crossfade. Crossfade them into each other. So 6, 16. Alright, so the first one uses the Coradia Continental, and second one I'm going to use a pair of flirts, just for the sake of variety, if I can find them. Where are you? Where is my flirt? They are. Oh, they have those as well. Oh, well, my friend was speaking to me about saying he was interested in going to Romania. So now I have 2 reasons to go there. We'll have a 7-car one just for the sake of... Nah, we'll make them both 8. No. We'll just have a 5-car one. No, we'll have a lone 6-car. I like that. A lone 6-car flirt. It's got good capacity. Possibly. Cuddy Sark would be like, you know, in... Oh, I need to close my window just so bugs don't come in. Hang on. Yeah, Cutty Sark would be like an, if, you know, when in emergency break glass sort of thing. Okay, so we got this service running as well, just to help with capacity. Bogdan, do I look like someone who can afford to go to Libya? And second question, do I look like someone who wants to go to Libya? Just put some extra signals just to make sure they don't have a hissy fit. It would. So yeah, it would be like an emergency break glass sort of thing. Romania is still a bit on the expensive side, which is why I haven't really sort of jumped in and said yes. But there are lots of interesting things in Romania because it's been like a bit of a dumping ground for lots of old train companies. I don't want to go to Libya. Too hot. Hot weather bad. Cold weather good. Alright, let me just see. Let's just scroll over to the weekday and see how this fares. Might also add some more POIs in They also executed their president on Christmas Day. Oh yeah, Ceausescu, of course, yeah. Well, there's just so much about Ceausescu that is just memeable. Like, how could you not mention Ceausescu when you're going about talking about such a country? Okay, so let's see how it handles Mondays. So where's LS4? There we are. So let's see how this service handles Monday. I'm curious. And then that'll be it for tonight. Oh, it's good that it's taken off some pressure off the other train. That's good. So look, it's getting stupidly busy already. Oh, I'm proud of that. I'm glad I made that decision. Sit in the platform for 5 hours in a row. Very sealable. Sorry. Again, I'm going to build the depot later, alright? Then the trains will be... Oh, stealable. Oh, come on. I'm fairly certain... Well, to tell you the truth, Neverbat, when I was working with Southwestern, they did actually do something similar with the 455s at Windsor and Eton Riverside. The last train of the day would just be left at Windsor and Eton Riverside. So they would take a taxi. So staff, like the drivers and guards, after signing on at Staines, they just chuck them in a taxi and then they go up to Windsor and then they start the first train of the day from there. So it is actually something that happens IRL, just at quieter stations. And no 455s have been stolen yet, to my knowledge. Okay, so it's handling this service much better than I was expecting. Great. Fantastic. Oh, crap! I made a massive mistake with one of my train services. Zachowis is only served in one direction. I never knew that until now. Whoops. This service is supposed to stop at Zachowis in the opposite direction. Bollocks. Alright, well at least that's fixed now. But will it affect the train behind it? No. Good. Okay. It just overtakes it here instead. Fine by me, fine. No manners. At least we... Okay, problem solved again, thanks to my ineptitude. Ineptitude. That's a new phrase. Oh, this intercity train is much quiet, so it's still rather quiet. It'll probably get busier once we start having more services around Lodz. So I'm not too annoyed. But for now, you know, it's just a very quiet intercity train. We could probably reduce the coaches at this point. But we're going to keep it as it is, just because, you know... Alright, so... So, yeah, the Warsaw and Grodzig stations are the ones that bring in the most money. Predictably, that's fine. Okay, well, there you go, everybody. That'll be it for tonight. I think we made some great progress, including a questionable train here. Oh, that's still bloody... Ugh. Well, yeah. Anyway, thank you very much for coming along to tonight's stream. We made some great progress, and I'm probably going to do extra services behind your back, but I'm real happy with this. So, That'll be it for tonight. Thank you, everybody, for coming along. And I'll speak to you next time, everybody. Goodbye. Alright. Good night, everybody. Yes. Right, so where's the end stream button?